So I talked about Kim and Kroy and their unfortunate divorce, which I really don't wish a public divorce on anyone. And why I talked about them has nothing to do with them, because I was rooting for them. And I'm sure, they're decent people. I think I've met Kim once in my life. But I talked about them because there's this habit, this terrible habit of spending more than we have. And most people that are paying taxes, are living paycheck to paycheck. And the name of the game is not spending more than you make or than you can. And I would say you don't want to have debt, but some debt is good. There is good debt. If you are buying a home and there's a certain way that you're going to pay for it and there's a good reason, or you want to build up your credit, there is such a thing as good debt. What you don't want to do is have bad debt where it's going to drown you. And I've had credit card debt when I was younger and consolidated and had anxiety about it. And obviously I've never been poverty stricken and I've never been poor, but I've been broke. I've had insufficient funds and bounced checks and had a negative balance. And I've definitely been scared, honestly been scared. So the thing of it is, most successful people that are wealthy, that aren't just fronting and stunting, which is most of what you're seeing on TV, and that is what does aggravate me because it is a problem in the country. Most successful and wealthy people don't want to touch their principal. So even if you make a very small amount and you can cut out your Starbucks, or you can, reduce your gym membership and walk outside instead or something, and you can look at it and you can start putting money to the side or taking money out of your paycheck and putting it to the side, you're going to be building a principal. So when I sold Skinny Girl, or when I get a big deal, I may buy myself something, but I take a chunk of it and I put it over with my business managers, and that's the principal. And wealthy people don't ever want to touch the principal. And you have to have a discipline. You want to keep shoving stuff over there. So God forbid anything ever happens, you lose a TV show, God forbid something happens medically or with your family, that principal is the nest egg that you are building or that you already have. And you just don't want to touch the principal. So when you start charging and you start living a life that you can't lead, and you're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, you don't even have a principal and you're depleting. And most people don't have a discipline. It's like putting it under your mattress or burying it in the backyard. You got to get it out. If it's around you, you're going to spend it. You're going to think you have it. So the name of the game is do not touch the principal, and don't spend what you can't spend. Having good debt is fine, and buying another asset like a home or something is fine, which hopefully will appreciate. But you have to have a good ratio between what you make, what you're spending, and what you're saving. So if you don't know, ask somebody.